So this thing is a beaut. This is a 2023 Escalade ESV Platinum Sport. This is as loaded out as you can get in a new Escalade. I was just checking it out. They've got a certified pre-owned here. So right off the bat, some of the things I noticed is kind of neat and feels premium. You don't have a traditional door handle with the Escalade. You just kind of put your hand behind it. The leather interior is really nice and bougie. This looks like it's all backlit, I'm pretty sure. I like this kind of design work on the Escalade. This is really nice and premium. I don't know if this is Alcantara or a suede material on the roof, but definitely premium. No doubt about it. It's got a really nice display setup in this. Oh yeah, those are some speakers up top. Panoramic sunroof. Let's go around to the back here. Now, like the Expedition Navigator, I noticed this does have the, where you can open the rear hatch, just the same. So I guess, I feel like no one ever uses this option, but it does have it. 2 cameras in the rear, plus a washer to clean both. I like that. But check this out. I mean, this is super gangster looking. You got the black exhaust tips, both sides, kind of matching. Very, very cool. Look at storage in the back of this. Reminds me a lot of like a Navigator L as far as the amount of space. Storage in the rear. Got some, looks like you got some good storage down below here. Yeah. Definitely pretty nice. Power second and third row. Yep, that's cool. I think you hit it again and the whole thing will pop up. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Let's try this side. Huh, okay. And then let's try this one. Let's try the left here. Nice. Now let's see if these also power back up. So you can get a really nice flat flooring right there. I mean, it's good storage, it's huge. All right, now let's pop both of these back up. Nice. Now let's see if these pop up in the front. Nope, doesn't look like it. So that's pretty similar to the Expedition and the Navigator. Some AKG speakers. It's a real nice Escalade entry here. Let's see. Now, this vehicle looks like it was from Canada because I was looking at the build sticker. Yeah, there you go. $132,000. Now this is Canadian, so you can see this is the ESV Platinum Sport. It's got the night vision package. I mean, it's pretty loaded out. Let's see how this beast looks. I mean, the infotainment in this thing is just nuts. It's truly incredible. You really do feel like you're in an airplane. Pretty wild. Lots of features. You got menus over here. Night vision, augmented reality. This is cool. I was just playing with this. That is awesome. So neat. Then you got your map settings you can put here. Very cool. Then your traditional gauges to put back. Premium vehicle. I was just trying to compare in as far as where I put my elbows and everything. You know, this is really nice soft touch. Really nice up here also. Cooled seats, heated seats. All your window controls, mirrors. Here's your trailer brake controller. That's nice. Auto 2-wheel drive, 4 high. Looks like some sort of terrain mode, and then lowering the suspension. So it's got all the features. There's no question about it. Your different menus. I mean, it's got everything. There's no doubt about it. Automatic for, I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look into that. Auto for all your temperature gauges. Little joystick for your transmission. Auto hold, start stop. That must be like a lane keeping. Go through all your menus here. Let's see what this does. Okay, so okay, so that's pretty neat. Oil life, you can go in here and select, reset. Very nice. Hit the back button here. Kind of like an Audi. Very much feels Audi-like. Good storage, cup holders, USB-A, C. funny sticker they got in here. Huge storage. Let's check it out, see what it's like. Take it for a spin. All right, let's take this thing for a spin. Let's see how this works. So, press shifter side button. That's kind of interesting. Definitely would have to get used to that. Cameras, backup cameras look really nice. I'm gonna just play around with some of the different options here. So you got a wide view. You got an overhead view, a side view. Here's your normal view. So you get your 360 on the right with your backup on the side. So that's nice. Let me see different camera options. Front, facing down. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's from the front facing backwards. Trailer. So there's your normal rear view mirror, and you can take off the guidelines. Kind of nice, give you that feature in the 360 and just the rear. The guideline, how it sweeps on the outside.
I like that too.
Because you always get that one, but I like
this
that.
Shows you where you're really turning into. That's a cool
so you can
feature.
see that. Turn your wheel, goes the other side.
Yep.
That's pretty neat. This is just wild, this shifter here. It's cool, you just got to get used to it. Now let me see how to reset fuel economy and do a little loop here. So let's do this then. So someone's averaged about 13.8 miles per gallon over 10,000 miles. Hold this button to reset. All right, let's see. So this is interesting. See this right here? I hit this button and it makes all these automatic. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm glad it does have that feature. That's really cool. Yeah, it's got a lot of options here. That's pretty slick. So I'm adjusting on the sides of the seat, just going down with the button. And so you can kind of see massage, roll. Okay, there we go. Got 3 different settings for that. Let's see. So it looks like this is only the back, not butt and back. No big deal. I mean, it still feels great. I think it works really well. Another little touch. You see this like almost like a machined little dot matrix design. Just a little cue. Kind of looks pretty sharp. Get a little Cadillac emblem here. I thought it was pretty neat. See if you can see this. Turn the radio down here. Controls are really nice on the steering wheel. Just seeing heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise, cruise set, up and down, voice controls. You can see your volume, mute, different windows. You have your paddle shifters, right and left. Auto windshield wipers, auto high beams, I assume. But one thing I just noticed right off the bat, I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if you can see it here. The heads-up display is really hard to see. I've got it all the way at the brightest setting. Let me see. I'll turn it all the way up. I can barely see it, and I don't have sunglasses on, and I can barely see it. Yeah, these roads are horrible. It definitely soaks it right up. So I definitely think the seats are like nice and compliant. It's got good support side to side.
Yep.
It's nice. The suspension feels sporty. I know we're in sport mode. I'm sure that changes the suspension setting, but not like uncomfortable and not too stiff. It's like just right. All right, so it is giving an instantaneous going down the road. There we go. It's got a lot of technology and features in this thing. This is wild. The one thing that is surprising though is even with, if I take my sunglasses off, you can still barely read the heads-up display. I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if like the sensor's dirty or something. That is just crazy, this augmented reality thing.
I know, isn't it?
Truly wild. So let's see what we got for fuel economy here. 18.8 for 18 miles. All right, not bad.
Yeah.
So to kind of sum up my thoughts on this thing goes down the road really nice. Definitely impressed. I like all of the surfaces here. It's got a really nice, everything feels pretty premium. All the displays for HVAC controls. I mean, it's really nice. You always wonder the more digital you make this stuff, how it will hold up long term. One thing that's interesting is the size of the screen is actually kind of small if you look at it. It looks initially like it's large, but when you actually look at it, let me see nav. So now the nav fills up the whole screen or part of the screen because it's on an angle, but I bet you that's like a 10-inch display. I mean, it might be 12. I'd say it's about 10-inch. You know, I like how it drives. I like how it rides. I think the seats, the suspension, the steering, the pedal feel, the acceleration, I wish that it had a little more power. I think the 6.2 feels a little bit weak, to be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised that it had more power, but it sounds good. Let me give it some gas. I mean, it definitely sounds good. You could just notice the air was getting let out of the shocks, but you know, it's premium. It's got the 22-inch tires. I'm assuming it's got some of the sound deadening material in the tires. I like the black running boards, all the black accents, the lighted handles, the black roof rails. It's sweet. I mean, how do you argue? Let's look at the payload on this beast. Just curious. 1,400 pounds. So one thing that's interesting is this was a Canadian vehicle. So, you know, I don't know how the warranty works and stuff like that with transferring, but you know, it's got a really nice door, premium touches. Some of the things that kind of surprised me is I'm a little bit surprised this area doesn't feel, it feels a little bit Silverado-like. You know, you definitely feel a little bit of that truck feel in here where it's not as premium as you'd think in certain areas, but then in other areas it's like over the top. I mean, like these seats are incredible. It's a really nice ride. I don't think anybody would be disappointed with something like this. It's sweet. The black grille, black front end, nice. If someone was in the market for a brand new full size and you're buying something in 2023 or 2024, I think you're gonna have a hard time going away from the new Escalade. I mean, it's very premium. The one thing that I would have liked to have seen more so is a little bit more power. I think the 6.2 feels a little bit slow compared to like the EcoBoost. It's just got so much more bottom end torque. A few of the misses that I think are a little bit weird. Some of the just different infotainment options as far as like the heads-up display, it seems very, either there's something wrong with this specific heads-up display where it's not displaying bright enough, or it's just not very bright in general. This is something I found it was kind of interesting. Just check this out. This is a brand new vehicle. Look at the paint flaking off the painted exhaust tips. I don't know, just maybe I'm being overly critical, but for a $125,000 SUV, I'm just kind of a little bit surprised in that. The best parts of this vehicle, honestly, are the aesthetics. The outside looks sweet. Tail lights look awesome. They're huge. The back, the side profile, the front end, it just looks awesome. This is another thing I like. I like these door handles. These are really cool. I had to pop the hood on this one and actually jump start it. The battery, I guess it was dead. I don't know, I guess it's been sitting here for a few weeks or something. Might have the one up, maybe it doesn't. Huh, I thought they'd have the one up. Reality is nice, open then close right rear. This is a 22. Nice ride. I think it's got all the same features. Let's see if this has got the window sticker as well, just to kind of get a feel for which trim package this one is. I don't see it. And I don't know enough about Escalades to tell, is this a Platinum or not? If I look, it's got the Alcantara top roof. It looks very similar as far as options, and it's got Super Cruise. That's pretty neat. Yeah, check that out. 15.4 over 4,800 miles. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of the 2023 Cadillac Escalade Platinum. This is one heck of a vehicle. They really should be proud of themselves for what they brought to the market. It's not cheap. It's not for everybody, but it's got a lot of technology, a lot of capability, and a lot of safety all built into this. We're on our journey trying to find an SUV to replace the Raptor for the family. More great videos to come of additional full-size SUVs. Thanks for watching.